Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It's a real full house, delighted to see it. Welcome to the University of Illinois College of Medicine at Peoria, whose name we sort of affectionately shortened to UICOMP. It's much easier to say. My name is Dean Sarah Rush. I've been here as Dean about a year and a half now. Been in Peoria for about 30 years. And I'm delighted to have a chance to speak to you today and update you on the progress of the Cancer Research Facility and our Cancer Biology Research Program. This is a very special event for us. This press conference was originally scheduled so we could report on our progress for the Cancer Research Program and provide an update on the Board of Trustees' action regarding our plans to construct the Cancer Research Facility. However, now we have an added cause to celebrate as the capital bill, recently signed by the governor, contains additional funding for our facility. I'd like to acknowledge and thank our state legislators, each of whom has supported our cancer research program. I'd like you to stand up, Senator David Kaler, Senator Dale Reisinger, Representative David Leach, and also Representative John Gordon, who's not here. I think we need to give a round of applause to our legislators. I think it's really a real honor that the medical school has received the support of this diverse group of legislators, and I think it's really important to see what a community support the school has, and I'm really thankful for this support of this important project. I'd also like to acknowledge Congressman Aaron Schock, who supported this project as a state legislator and remains supportive while serving in our nation's Congress. In 2001, Dean Don Rager, with the help of our community partners, recruited Dr. Jasti Rao to Peoria. Dr. Rao came to us from MD Anderson and was already an internationally recognized expert in cancer research. Dr. Rao chose to come to Peoria because he realized that he could build an exceptional cancer research program here, one that made discoveries in the laboratory and then translated those discoveries to the care of patients. Under Dr. Rao's leadership, the research in the department has grown and grown. Additional talented, innovative researchers have been recruited, some in the area of cancer and others in areas such as Alzheimer's disease. Over 100 articles have been published in the scientific literature. Annually, these researchers now bring in over $5 million of grants and other revenue, almost all of which is spent in our community. It soon became apparent that this successful and expanding research program was going to need more space. In 2007, Dean Rod Lawrence received approval from the University of Illinois Board of Trustees to explore building a $13 million cancer research facility. The UICOMP already had partial funding for the project with pledges from local hospitals, businesses, private donors, state and federal government, and the university. However, progress on this building proposal slowed in the face of the economic downturn. We are delighted today to announce a July 23rd Board of Trustees action that reinvigorates this building proposal. With the support of our community, the Heartland Foundation, and the University Board of Trustees, we're taking the next step in making our dream a reality. Working through Heartland, we are moving ahead with the design of a 24,000 square foot building, which will ultimately contain about 20,000 square feet of research space. In our July 23rd proposal to the board, we anticipated that we would have to leave part of the building as a shell, waiting for additional funding in order to complete it. However, thanks to the support of our state legislators and when the state capital bill contains funding that, if realized, will allow us to nearly complete the construction of the entire project. Our strong cancer research program will be of direct economic benefit to the community and to the medical school. The program will facilitate medical student and resident education. The research program aids in the recruitment of uniquely talented physicians. But most importantly, this program has the potential to make scientific discoveries that may, in the future, provide life-saving treatment for someone with cancer. So today we celebrate the Board of Trustees' confidence in our community and in our campus. We also celebrate the widespread community and legislative support that UICOMP receives. We anticipate returning to the Board of Trustees in November for their approval of the final architectural plans, and then celebrating with a bigger press conference attended by all of the U of I higher brass and everybody else, a big celebration of actually bringing this to reality. We then will look forward to looking for groundbreaking, hopefully in early 2010. We look forward to working with Heartland Foundation and with the Heartland Partnership, because this really is a broad community effort. And I would like to turn the podium over to Mr. Jim McConaughey, representing the Heartland Partnership. Jim?
Thanks. Thank you to all of you that work here, too, because it's with your efforts that we made a compelling argument to the trustees that the Cancer Research Facility should be located here in Peoria, and that it is an extraordinary project and a program. The importance of this really has to be emphasized on two different fronts. One is it's a great economic driver. The program itself generates good new jobs, high-paying jobs, folks that are interested in solving a very complicated global problem, cancer. It also creates a number of construction jobs at a time where we need it very much. And it also connects the university into a modernized program, both helping the physical plant here and the new facility that we're going to build adjacent to it. It helps us, to sort of plow over some additional ground. We know very much that cancer research and high-end research like this program attract talent to our region. What we mean by that is that people who have very high-level skills in the scientific community find our community attractive to live in. And that brings other folks into our community as well. So to have a very important, iconic structure like this, capable of attracting that talent, is really an extraordinary long-term activity for us. It's going to enhance Dr. Rao's ability to do this hardest of science. We look at many different types of things that go on in our community, and as we try to solve the hardest problems, like cancer delivery and cancer research, those types of characteristics are led by key professionals. We're fortunate to have Dr. Rao in our community and the team that he puts together and brings. We look also forward to the folks that he brings in the future. The collaboration process is probably the most important characteristic of this deal right now. We are uniquely doing something the University of Illinois has not been able to do in the past, and that's to join with community partners on a local level. We have received what's called a site license, or an ability to build a building on University of Illinois property. And then we are bringing together funders, donors, contractors, people that are associated with the actual physical construction, and joining together to build this facility. Uniquely, I think, as we were talking about it took about 8 years to get here, and we're excited that in just a very short period of time we'll be breaking ground. The collaboration is also one last piece on this. We don't have mountains here, and we don't have oceans. What we have is each other, and we work together very hard to make things come alive, both economically and for the betterment of all the folks in our community, and in this case, trying to put a big moving forward on cancer research. So again, I want to thank all of you that work here and all that have been involved in this process. It's been an extraordinary run, and we're about ready to build. Thank you.